This is the opening of the Wayans brothers.
This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Good morning.
Did you just cut that song off?
Oh. First of all,
I'm just asking.
good morning and happy anniversary, Tina Tilton. And welcome everybody to the Taylor Tilton Show.
Well, yeah, good morning. Good morning. Now, wait a minute. Let's not get this we are in 2022. Happy anniversary on what? Because I know my husband and I are about to celebrate an anniversary. What you talking about?
It's our anniversary.
Who is our?
Anniversary. The Taylor Tilton Show and the Taylor
Oh, okay.
Hour.
Okay, let's clear that up. It is 2022. I like you, Christie Taylor, but not like that.
Oh, well, you know something. First of all, after last week, I would think, and last weekend, you would definitely know we are celebrating 1 year's. Oh, not plural. 1 year.
Oh, yes. That's kind of like Kroger's.
1 year, no plural, of us doing the Taylor Tilton Hour and the Taylor Tilton Show. Well, actually, I think we're already a year in on the Taylor Tilton Hour.
Yeah.
Is our television shows, the Christie Taylor Show and Tina Tilton's The Blend, being back to back and on multiple Comcast stations. And now, as of November 2022, we are 1 year in on the Taylor Tilton Show. Can you believe it?
I know. And it is sponsored by us too. It's sponsored by Christie Taylor Consulting and the Podcast Center. That's us.
Good morning, Sonia Hill Wilson. She's here celebrating our 1 year as a podcast.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Please check in. I want to make sure I show you love. Tina might be laying up. Let's say this again. Tina might be relaxing at home and may not be watching the comments. So I want to make sure that I see them as I sit in the office area with my laptop up. All the love.
Well, today I do have my glasses, so I may be able to see the comments. Oh, I see my mama. Wait a minute. What'd she say? Mama said, good morning and happy anniversary. Thank you, Mommy. Good morning.
Thank you, Mommy. Good morning. I have my readers on too. So ladies and gentlemen, that is proof that both of us are over the age of 50, because when you have to have your readers on just to see your lovely comments, come on now, let's show some love. Come on. I think it's time for us to start adding sound effects to the show. I'm going to have to find a way.
Oh, Lord, no. That's all we need are more bells and whistles for you to play with. I don't know about that, Christie Taylor. I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
But you know what? I can say this. I am still recovering from the busy weekend. I'm tired.
Wait a minute. I want to make
okay.
sure before you get into your weekend, because I know it was crunk and off the chain, real South Memphis of you. But I want to say that we are now officially, I just want to celebrate, because we never slow down, Tina, to celebrate the milestones that we've reached. Okay, so
well, yay, woohoo! Happy anniversary. Now let me tell you how tired I am. Wait.
Hold on. The people need to know that we are in Memphis. Our television shows are in Nashville, Chattanooga, Atlanta as of today, Savannah, Augusta, Rome, Georgia, Florence, Huntsville, Mobile, Alabama. We're in Little Rock, Arkansas, Jackson, Mississippi, and we are in Charleston, South Carolina. I know I got to hear an applause. Somebody, okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Happy 1 year. Thank you, Sandra. Love you, ladies. Oh, thank you, Sandra Hill Wilson. Okay, so now that I have gotten that.
Sandra Hill Wilson, where were you?
Ooh.
I'm going to ask because I need to know. I wanted to lay eyes on Sandra Hill Wilson this past Friday as we celebrated. I see you.
Well, Sandra
you know I can't see you on this thing without my glasses.
She's giving us an applause, though. She's giving us an applause. All right, ladies and gentlemen, show us the applause. Give us the hand claps for our 1 year anniversary, the Taylor Tilton Show, the podcast, celebrating also us being in all 14 markets: Memphis, Nashville, Chattanooga, Atlanta, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Rome, Georgia, Florence, Huntsville, Mobile, Alabama, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Wait a minute. I ain't gonna let you pass that. Mobile what?
Alabama.
You the other blogger. That's what you said.
Charleston, South Carolina. Oh God, I thought you missed that. I mean, she missed
No. I can hear good. I may not can see very well, but I can hear good.
Now that part right there. Okay, speaking about being over the age of 50, celebrating all of these achievements that we've done. And really, I do want to say thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. You all keep us here.
I do too. I do too. Yeah, and you know what? It does not feel like it. It was when we first, for me, I don't know how it felt for you, but for me, when we first began to initiate these various markets per month, it almost seemed like a task. Because I was like, oh Lord, how's this gonna happen? I know that I know our desire, and this is what I desire for us. But because there's so many markets, we are on weekly. It costs, it costs a pretty penny. Yes, and I was just like, oh boy, how are we gonna pull this off? However, God is faithful. If we are, He is, or basically He is. We should just follow. He's faithful. And He has seen us through for an entire year, and it doesn't feel like it. Now I don't know what, I don't even feel the money being missed, if you want to call it that.
God is blessing.
Yes, He has.
Congratulations, Lady Tony Campbell. Thank you. And as a matter of fact, but when we launched this to that point, we just want to give God praise that He has increased the podcast center. He is blessing amid life changes, Christie Taylor Consulting. And, we even, have put together our promotional package, our sponsorship package. Thank you, Jazzy K. Ward. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. She said, where's the party today? Oh, Sandra Hill Wilson, don't get in trouble again.
No, Sandra. Who said that?
Sandra Hill Wilson, after you just said she wasn't there Friday for the party, she says, where's the party today? Well, the party is on Facebook and YouTube.
I know that's right. Right now.
This morning. Come on, give us some hand claps, ladies and gentlemen.
Clap, clap, clap. Clap it up. Clap, clap, clap. Clap it up.
Okay.
That's all I got for it. And I got my orange juice. So.
Oh, speaking of orange juice, can I confess that I've actually been up earlier than normal because, on Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen, every day I have a 9:30 a.m. alarm. Just establish that. So a year ago, last October, when she said, hey, people need to know we have the television shows in Memphis and the other markets. And to do that, Tina came up with the idea of me waking up even earlier so that we could be even earlier to jump on a podcast. To come live. I mean, we are live, ladies and gentlemen, on Facebook and YouTube. And I send it over to Twitter, because, in spite of the fact that they're going through changes, we're going to put a little light over there on the Twitter, in the Twitterverse. But Tina came up with the idea of jumping on live at 9 a.m., live at 9, the Taylor Tilton Show, so that you all can, number one, learn that we have television shows, that we actually are now today in 14 markets, including our sister market, Nashville and Chattanooga, and like I said, Little Rock and Jackson, Mississippi, and Atlanta, Hotlanta, Charleston, South Carolina, all the different major cities in Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi. Did I say that? Yeah, we got to show love to Jackson, Mississippi twice. But when Tina came up with an idea, she was like, give them the reason why you felt we needed to do the Taylor Tilton Show, in addition to promoting the Taylor Tilton Hour.
Wasn't it just we were looking for a free outlet?
Yeah, go ahead and testify.
That right there, the end. No, I'm serious. Let me stop. We were actually looking for ways and ways to promote our television shows, and because there are so many outlets now, we don't just have 5-6 channels like we did back in the day when Christie was growing up. We have so many more outlets now, so many more channels. Even cable has come about since Christie has been an adult. So I was just like, what in the world? How are we what do we decide which tool, which medium to place or to promote our shows? It was just challenging. But then, Tina, you have social media pages, don't you? Why don't you two just go live? That's very cost effective, affordable / free. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. And Christie said yes. And again, I say, I was very reluctant because I didn't think that she would say yes. I don't know why I thought she would say no, because you're not a morning person. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I said, oh boy, but I'm a pitching tour anyway.
And I said yes. And then the draw to it really was, in addition to, yes, a cost-effective way to say, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have television shows. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out. And because, Facebook and YouTube are global, and all of these other markets, they can also find out about us. And then she said something that really made me just jump out of bed, ladies and gentlemen.
What was that?
You said this will also be a way for them to learn about our personalities, about us beyond our radio personalities.
Sure.
I was like, oh my God, yes.
You're right. You're right.
I just think that this has been now Tina is always on 1,000. If you ever meet her, I tend to be more, really that shy, that quiet little girl I was, who ended up in media, still toys with how much to share. So I'm able to jump on here every Tuesday morning and just and show y'all why apostrophe ALL, another aspect and more dimensions of me, because this is literally like a phone conversation to us.
It is. And this is truly, I must admit, for you, this is beyond your hallelujah personality, because we know Christie Taylor as that one that's happy-go-lucky, singing and introducing Kirk Franklin. That's what we know. But now we know so much more about you, including that you go clubbing. Lord have mercy, the Christians in the club. Oh, Lord, I got... Do I need to tell them your business, or are you gonna tell them your business about Salt Bar and Bistro?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell off on myself, because confession, honey. This is a confessional. So
it is good for the soul, isn't it?
Confessions are good for the soul. Part of our celebration has also been, like I said, 1 year, a little over a year of doing the television shows back to back, which made it the Taylor Tilton Hour, then popping off the Taylor Tilton Show to be a podcast to promote our television shows. And then Tina, being the one that comes up with all the great ideas, she made it possible for us to, starting in October, to launch other radio personalities and podcasters. So also over the weekend, when I went clubbing,
Christie be clubbing. Had to pull an ice cube on you on that one.
So I went clubbing, but you can't really call Salt Bar and Bistro a true club. It wasn't like we were at,
You're right. You're right.
Wait a minute.
Got to do it.
Wait a minute. Corey D. Garcia, he says singing, these are Christie's confessions. These are my confessions.
I was wondering, wait a minute. Corey, where were you last Friday? we didn't see your face at Salts. You or Sandra Hill. I was really hoping to lay eyes on you two, and I didn't see you. Not because my eyes didn't work, because they did. Y'all just were not present. What happened? I love how you guys love on us via social media, but we didn't see you.
Uh-oh. Tina is on one today, ladies and gentlemen. Will y'all agree with me
No,
that she... Okay.
And I ain't driving no bus to throw nobody under. I'm just saying, I didn't see them.
Okay,
I,
I need Tina to put her readers on to read this comment.
what it say? What it say?
Put this reader on, honey. Put the readers on. Corey D. Garcia, you gonna be under. Ooh, you gonna be out. Ooh.
Let me find my glasses. Hold on.
I totally forgot about it. How do you totally?
What? Huh? What? As much as we said that, we even went live.
Oh my God!
On my page.
Oh Lord! Then he gonna give me the clincher. Oh Lord! Now we gotta bow our head in reverence. He said, "I was shaving my head and preparing to lay someone to rest."
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Corey.
His part-time gig, ladies and gentlemen, is with his family's. Do we call them mortuaries or funeral homes?
He was. But he was working. I thought this was a family member. No, so back on you, Corey. Just because I thought he was laying a loved one, to rest. His loved one, not that person was not someone's loved one, but I thought he was laying to rest.
Especially Friday night, Corey, you can't justify Friday night because you know.
Hell, 8 p.m. Come on now. But anyway, okay. So enough about y'all. We'll see. We'll catch y'all next go round.
I went to Salt Bar and Bistro. I will say that I was tardy for multiple reasons, but I was tardy. But it was glorious because when I arrived, after Tina was like, "Wait
a minute, you're saying your tardiness was glorious? Really?"
No, well, not
really.
Glorious.
No, ma'am. Your tardiness.
The event was glorious.
The event was, but definitely don't classify your tardiness and glorious in the same sentence, because we were 2 minutes. You came there 2 minutes before we were to hit the stage to announce to the party goers who we were and what we were doing. Why were we there? 2 minutes. I said, "Oh Lord, he's here. We gotta go on stage now, Christie."
I think it was 8 minutes. Because I had time to walk around and say hi.
No, we gave you 5 minutes grace because you were already. But nonetheless, oh wow, all of them. You know what? All of them showed up, didn't they? I think. Yes, I think. And when I say all of them, we're talking about the Bumpin' 96.3 weekend personalities. They were in attendance this past Sunday at Salt. And big shout outs to William and Vito, the owners of Salt Bar and Bistro. It was a really, really good experience for us, as well as the on-air bumping weekend personalities. It was good.
And let me tell you something. When I strolled in late. I'm not even gonna put fashionable or glorious or anything. When I strolled in late, or sashayed in late, and everybody, first of all, Tina had it where we were in like the VIP section or like as close to it because we had quite a few people there. Everybody looked so good.
Yes, they did.
Their guests looked good. I mean, I was like, I've been teaching the classes every other Saturday, starting in October, and I
started in September.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did 3 classes in September, 2 classes in October, and we're also going to be doing 2 more classes in November. Pretty much every other Saturday, we're going to be teaching those who are podcasters or those who want to be radio personalities how to build and produce your own 1-hour show so that it can be on 96.3 FM, Bumpin' 96.3 FM, as well as podcast, YouTube, whatever you want to do with your hour content. So it was beautiful to see all of what I call my students in one place, looking good, having been on the air. A couple of people are going to be new to the airways this month. And I just tell you, I was like, oh my God, they look so good.
It was. And they were so happy to see you too.
I got that. I felt the love. I felt the love. I felt like the mother coming in late,
Uh-huh.
the grandma or the grandmama coming in.
The matriarch. That's
No. You were definitely running things. I just came in. Hi, everybody. You know that one church lady who comes in after the program gets started, and they're like, "God bless you, God bless you." Ain't putting no reef up. Ain't putting. You know how they be doing the decoration. I done missed all the preparation. Like, God bless you, God bless you. Yeah, I was definitely doing that. But it was really good. So then, by the time Tina did, let the DJ play, and called everybody to the stage. It was, my heart was so. I really was. I'm gushing with joy, pride, just excitement for.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all this. Now, Tina and I have had the joy of being in media 25 plus years. As Tina says, she's the 25, I'm the plus.
I'm the 25.
And I'm the plus. Years in media, radio, now television. Well, she's been in television longer than I have. But it feels so good that we can now duplicate ourselves and instill in others what we have the joy of doing. And it feels so good to me. I mean, that's, I think, why I have so much joy. First of all, teaching is something I love to do. Consulting and coaching is something I love to do. But also being able to train future media personalities in the marketplace. And these are people from all industries. Like, we have a police officer, we have a therapist, we have someone who is works in the law enforcement. I mean, well, what is it? Truck driving.
And a therapist, a money coach, studios, record studio owners, or should I say music studio owners?
Yeah, music producers.
Let's see. What else?
I mean, people from all walks of life, people who are parole officers, people who are, truck drivers, but they all have something to say. I mean, one young lady, she actually, I don't know what she does. Geriatrics, the G-Style Millennial. What is her profession?
Oh, I'm not sure.
The thing is that these are people who we have been able to take from whatever their walks of life are and give them the tools and the skill to be confident in producing their own 1-hour radio shows and podcasts. So, and for them to show up looking fabulous, honey. And the other thing too that they've done that me and Tina gonna really be up on is that many of them have even learned how to monetize their shows even before launching them. So even giving them the tools, not only how to produce a show, how to make sure, I believe in, the radio clock style and making sure. And of course, Tina gets on them about their production quality. Like, y'all need to get a new microphone.
That's true. But that's because the radio station gets on to me. They're like, well, wait a minute. This one is too high. This one is too low. This one doesn't have enough that. This one has too much of that. Tell them to fix it. So, oh boy, I got to get y'all to fix it. Correct it. We got to correct it.
And I'm excited because one of them that I have been, mentoring past the class, he did his breaks and Tina hit back because thankfully he's a week in advance. And she was like, he got to do them over. And when I tell you, I told him that, he just took it like a champ. Then he sent me new clips. And Tina, when you listen to them, you're like, oh my God, he went to the studio, baby. He went to one.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yes.
I'm good.
Got reverb on stuff and everything, honey.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You know what? And I want to send shout outs too to Yola A1. I listened to his show this past Sunday, and he told me at SALT of how long it took him to produce his show. Well, I listened to it, most of it. I could almost say the entire show. And I can see why. That thing is so totally produced as if he were Steve Harvey or something.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, well, no wonder, Yola, you got all this going on your show. Look at this. I mean, it sounds like it belonged.
On a national show.
And as a matter of fact, I mean, all of the shows sound like they belong, but his again had so many bells and whistles. I said, okay, this sounds like it belongs. So I do want to say hey and what's up, and thank you all, the Bumpin' 96.3 personalities, for coming out to SALT. Lit Lovely Lisa, Tanya Collins with Moneyality, Romeo with his new show. What's his show called? What's
The
his title?
Romeo Radio Show.
Okay, simple enough. Coach Carla Lewis with Couch Convo, and the Hour of Chaos team, Mello, Nestle, DWL, DJ Sketch, all of them, they are hilarious. Rod P with Forgotten Hits, he was there.
Yes.
Candace Rice with Candid with Candace, her and her producer, as she said, slash baby daddy, were there. Gosh, let's see who else we had. Kanitra, Miss Kiki Marie with the OG Millennial, she was there.
Mhm.
Of course, us, Taylor and Christie, and A1 Yola Talk. We were just all in the building, and we have 3 new ones that have actually that are coming aboard this month. Jessica Young with Ask and Tell, Nicole Covington, forget the name of her show. I'm sorry, y'all. And then we got Ingrid and her new husband with Fast Forward that's coming on Sundays at 9 p.m. So when I tell you all, because sometimes we're still receiving calls and emails saying, do you have any avails left? I'm saying yes, but they're getting more and more scarce. So make sure, as you just heard me say all of these names, make sure that you contact us and reserve your slot today.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Every Wednesday we can accept new podcasts. So again, the podcast center at gmail.com. We'll be more than happy to send you some more information, as well as you got to go through orientation first. That's required.
You gotta be orientated.
Yeah.
And it is and for those who come, they do know it is a 12 to 5 o'clock class. We take an hour for lunch. And yes, I literally give you 4 hours of information. And it's beautiful when people come in not knowing what to expect. Like basically they finish spending Saturday with us, but by the end of the class, they're like, wow, Tina wanted to make sure, and she gave me the instruction. All she had to do is like, hey, I want them to really get this and know what to do. So I built out a curriculum based on her instructions, and we really do prepare them. And as you say with, YOLO, is like to help them create high quality shows that could be on any platform.
Correct.
In Memphis and beyond. So that's our goal. And some people take it to the hilt and do the investment and really produce high quality shows. So to that, we say thank you. Shout out to the Weekend Bump radio personalities and podcasters.
Yeah, but when is the next class for those that are interested?
But for those who are interested, if you're listening or you hear this in the replay, we're going to have our next class on November it's not this weekend. So it has to be the 12th. And then the following is going to be on the 26th. I believe that's correct. Saturday the 12th and Saturday the 26th. We're going to have that. And that gives you an opportunity once again to even start your show in November or even prepare you for December. Of course, I suggest taking the November classes because as we get into the holidays, who knows? We might be in Fiji somewhere. We might be traveling.
Just know that there will be a holiday schedule. Let's put it that way, because I ain't gonna be at the podcast center all day. I'm gonna be eating me some turkey, some dressing, some pumpkin pie. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm black. Sweet potato pie.
I'm gonna say pumpkin.
I know.
That's another discussion. That's another show. Pumpkin pie. But can I tell you all? I gotta tell off on Tina. She did something as we were all on the stage and gave everybody. Honey, hold on, Tina. Don't no. Let me say that. Go on. Let me tell off on you. I'm gonna let you tell off on you. So everyone had an opportunity to get on the mic to say, "Hi, I'm Christie Taylor. I'm the host of whatever show, what time they come on." And then after everybody rapped and she showed extra love to Lit Lovely Lisa, because it was because of Lit Lovely Lisa that Tina even went to Flynn Broadcasting to find out that there was an opportunity. And the answer is, of course, yes. And we are on that. But then before we were about to leave the stage. She said, no, come back. I'm thinking, what's she gonna do now? We done all said something. The club want to tear up. Tina, what did you have the DJ put on?
I said, DJ, hit it. The butterfly, that's old. Let me see you Tootsie Roll. We had to do the Tootsie Roll on the stage. I told you all, when we got to Salt, we were going to Tootsie Roll. I told you, I said Tootsie Roll and Salt. That's what I'm going to have. Well, I didn't have Salt, but because we were at Salt. But the Tootsie Roll, so if there's some footage out there, and I know one or more of the Bumpin' Personalities has footage of us doing the Tootsie Roll, Coach Carla refused to post it. She even mentioned that in her post. She said, I refuse to post it. I'm like, what? Yeah, we need to see us doing the Tootsie Roll. And let me tell you all, so we did, you all know the song. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back. That's slide. Dip, baby, dip.
That's right, Corey.
Let me tell you what. So he played the entire part. I can say I saw Candace Rice. She was cutting up. And Romeo,
oh my God,
was cutting up.
He wanted the finals of the gangster walk and all that, and all that.
That's true. That's true.
Professional dancer.
That's true.
And then I'm just kind of like clapping my hands like the good church lady that I am.
I looked around. I didn't see Christie at all, and I said, "Wait a minute." Christie was in the back behind 2 or 3 of the Bumpin' Personalities trying to hide her Tootsie Roll. I said, "You got Christie, if you don't get out front, come on, Christie." Now I'm saying this on the mic at the venue. Come on, Christie, come on, get out front and let us see. Look, come on, Tootsie Roll, Christie, Tootsie Roll. And she did some church lady stuff. I don't know. I think she did her own dance.
I did the church lady Tootsie Roll. To the left, to the left.
No, church ladies don't have Tootsie Rolls.
Right.
They have peppermint.
Oh.
You know they do. They had them round peppermint discs.
That's what I was passing those out to everybody while they were moving to the left and the right, to the front, to the back. And then when they say dip, baby, dip, I said, oh no, we're not dipping. We're not dipping.
I dipped in my dress. You could have dipped in your chiffon that you had on.
She said chiffon. Oh Lord. First of all, my 9:30 alarm just went off and it did not. Oh, and Sam Pope, that's right. They got that peppermint and that juicy fruit gum. Don't you?
Oh yeah, I'll see it.
That's how you keep your butter. That's right, peppermint and butterscotch. That's right, Corey. Honey, that's how you keep your person.
Oh yeah, butterscotch. I forgot about the butterscotch. Oh my gosh. So hold on. So we got a new song for you then. You said the butterfly. That's it. Let me see your peppermint. Oh, come on, Tim. Come on, Christie. Peppermint. Let me see you peppermint. Oh God. Okay, but anyway. I don't know why your 9:30 alarm did not go off, but
it went off, but I didn't hear them singing to me today. No wonder, because I done put it on Do Not Disturb. Lord, I needed it to disturb me. Lord.
No, we're talking about this peppermint. But long story short, we really did have a great time at Salt, and I believe we're gonna do it again for the newer personalities, or for the new personalities that's coming aboard this month. So we'll keep you posted on that. But prior
Corey
to
and Sandra, she's telling you now at the beginning of November that she's gonna have us go to Salt again. But you know something, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we need to go earlier. I don't think we need to start at 8. I think we need to be probably more around that 6 to 9.
Well, you got tired. You got tired, Christie.
Well, I was a little sleepy. Thank God I didn't drink or nothing, because I would have been sleepy trying to get to the house. No, I'm just saying. He said, I have made y'all part of my Tuesdays morning. Thank you, Corey D. Garcia.
Hey, Corey.
Thank you. No, I'm thinking that we probably should be, as the mature women and team that we are, probably more of that happy hour to 9 o'clock. Because at a certain time, the music started changing. It wasn't Tootsie Rolling. It wasn't throwing back jams. It wasn't giving us no R&B. They said, DJ play that song. And they went to a whole nother thing past the Tootsie Roll.
You know what? You're right. I do remember that. I do remember. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to see, but yeah. They went into the young folk dances. Put it that way. Them young folk songs.
All I know is that.
I don't know that.
Did your South Memphis come out?
I think it did because my sister said it showed on my face. So and yeah, there were a few hits that the DJ played that I was not familiar with, and it didn't set well with my spirit. I probably needed a peppermint from you, Christy, or butterscotch or something.
Can I tell you? I think it was about 10 o'clock. Seriously, Parole, about 10 o'clock. The music started, after we gave our, show love to the weekend bump, 96.3 FM weekend personalities. We done got back to our seat. We eating the rest of our chicken and whatever else we done got.
French fries.
And French fries. And people had they little, never did get one of our drinks. I guess.
Water. I did. I finally got my water. I got it.
No, we both had water, but I actually had tried to, as a good church lady, I was trying to just drink a little bit from the wine, from the vine. Well, I don't know what it was. Oh, I know what it was. I don't even want to say it because it's
the Lord rebuked you.
I said, can you? The Lord did. He blocked. What did Kurt Carr say? God blocked it. I said, hey, I'm a lightweight. Can you give me something sweet? Something really sweet. And first of all, the young lady, like you said, you finally got your water, let alone whatever the sweet drink that I was trying to get. But it showed up on the receipt though. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh, what you said? I'm in the club trying to have communion. That's right, Corey did that. I'm trying to get a little something for the stomach sake.
That's too funny.
While it never hit the communion table, it did hit the receipt.
I remember that receipt. That receipt said sex on the beach. You didn't have sex on the beach.
I didn't want to say what the drink was, Tina.
It said that's what it was. I remember. Stop, Kennedy. Why are you biting my hands? No. Golly, puppy.
Right. I never did get that drink. I never did get a chance to have my sex.
You know what? I thought that was. You know what? I thought that was someone else's that was at the table. I thought that was someone else's drink that maybe they had mistakenly put on your receipt. And so Christy was like, no, this isn't mine. I didn't have this. Can you all take this off? And I said to myself, oh, okay, that must have been dudes or hers or hers or hers. I don't know whose that could have been, but she's right. She did not have it. We both had water. And the lady took it off. But now I see Christy's confessions has said that she ordered her a sweet little drink, and it wasn't wine, Corey. It obviously was sex on the beach. I thought all this time I thought it was somebody else's at the table for real. I would have never thought it was yours, or intended to be yours. I'll put it that way.
I just asked her to give me a sweet drink or something like that. So I guess sex on the beach is sweet. Well, that
sex on the beach is sweet. Ain't it, husband?
Hallelujah.
That's my Florida Evans laugh.
So, we did drink water, and water is in the beach. And praise the Lord. Amen. Amen.
Okay. We'll get off of that. But again, yes, Salt was a good time. Now, prior to Salt, we were in South Memphis. We gotta switch gears here for a second. Christy and I were at. You got to talk about this, Christy, because that was Thursday, wasn't it? Yeah, Thursday that we went to. Oh no, Wednesday first. Wednesday we went to White Station High School for the YMCA. The YMCA has a program called the Y Achievers Program. And she and I were at White Station High School on Wednesday, speaking to the students about career choices and life choices. They were very intrigued. Yeah, and attentive.
And engaging.
Yes, all of that. They were a super crowd. So we were very proud of ourselves at White Station.
Extremely proud.
Yeah, it's extremely proud of them, the program.
Pride goes before destruction.
Pride goes before destruction. Well, I was proud. We were proud of them too with the entire program, because we were like, wow, we see where these young people are going, and this is a great place, and we even see where we could be of help or of assistance. Mm-hmm. Not a problem. And so that was Wednesday. And then we already knew Thursday we were going to South Memphis. BTW.
Booker T.
I
Washington
said,
High
all
School.
right. I said, BTW, we go to South Memphis. I said, man, this is the same school that my parents met. So I was kind of looking forward to it. My mama and daddy walked these halls. I was looking forward to going to BTW.
Wait. When you say they walked these halls, is this like where they literally like met? Did they grow up together?
Yeah, my parents met at BTW. They're graduates of Booker T. Washington High School in South Memphis. Yes.
Wow. So is this when they fell in love and said, we're gonna start us a family?
That's right. We're gonna conceive us a little Tina. Yes, that's what happened. That's what had happened. And so for me now, I always say I'm currently I'm a Bartlett native, so I have not been to I have not been to South Memphis in a while. So I said, I ain't taking my Lexus. I'm gonna take this other car.
Oh,
I know my people. Christie, I know my people. So I took my Mazda and drove on out there. How many red lights did you people run? How many stop signs did I see you pass right through?
Now,
Lord
I will
have
say,
mercy. I said,
Lord, people are driving through.
See?
I will say that there are a lot of African Americans who apparently do not know that the red light was created by an African American. Apparently, they don't know that.
Or maybe they don't know their colors. You got to go to school. School is cool. You got to learn those colors. Red means stop. and so, I was kind of frazzled a little bit when I pulled into the parking lot of BTW, Booker T. Washington. But and as soon as I got out of the car, I heard this boom, 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 boom.
Wait. Corey said all of them. Yeah, they do be running all of them. Wait a minute, what you mean you heard some? First of all, how did you hear that? I had already pulled into it. I didn't hear none of what you're talking about.
I know. I saw you still securely in your little bug car. So I said, oh, yeah. So I said, I'm gonna pull right next to Christie. And as soon as I got out of the car, boom, 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 and I jumped. I said, what's that? Because see, again, you have to keep in mind, I've not visited you people's neighborhood in a long time.
I know from there. Your mama and daddy met.
But I ain't been there in so long. I have not been on that part of town in so long that I got frazzled. But when I looked around, what it was a white pickup truck that had some kind of metal in its bed, in the bed of the truck, that was making all kind of noise because it must have hit a pothole or something. It's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whoa, what's that? What? Oh man, you need to get that truck fixed.
Thank you, Corey. He said that was a base in somebody's car passing by. That's the problem.
Yep, exactly. I said, y'all need to get that car fixed. And Christie said, and so I walked out. Christie had on her cute little shoes, these little diamond encrusted shoes. I said, oh, cute. I had my tennis shoes on. Yeah, I was classy looking, but I had my tennis shoes on. And she said, you don't have your heels? I said, my heels are in my bag because, see, I know where I am. I might have to run. I don't know.
She did say that, ladies and gentlemen. How you gonna say that about our historic Booker T. Washington now?
Because it's where I grew up from, South Memphis, and I know my folks, and I shall not tell a lie. I know you people.
Well, first of all, it's kind of quiet on that side of town because let's go ahead and set it back in context. They have torn down the two housing projects, Foot Homes and Claiborne Homes. They are no longer in existence, and they've put those mixed income units on all the sides of the street. Now, there are a couple of side streets. You might see a little, gentrification still underway. But Booker T. Washington is almost to an island to itself with those two historic churches across the street. Come on now. He said, that those children were sitting on the steps of those two iconic churches eating hot chips.
That church. Yeah, I remember. I saw that. But we got out of our cars.
Hold on. Can you pause for a quick second?
What did he say? Who said something?
Christie had on her Kojic slippers. You better know it. You know it.
He is so silly. Speaking of slippers, Kennedy, stop eating my house shoes. Stop.
Okay, continue with your story before we get to the wrap up, honey, because it's
And,
9:45. Mhm.
yeah, and we walked up to the well, we were trying to find the entrance. We saw auditorium, but we said, "Oh my gosh, where's the front?" And we happened to see some lady walking towards this section of the building, and we said, "Oh, okay, this probably is the front door." We walked through the front door, totally different atmosphere from White Station. Not bad, but just different. Because when we walked towards the White Station High School, the children were out there, kind of holding hands, and they were giggling and tossing
No.
a basketball. I mean, a football.
Pause, and pause.
What?
When I
That's what
walked
I
up
saw.
to when she saw nice little kids holding hands. Well, what I saw was young kids in the corners of the building making out. That's what I saw when I went to White Station.
Okay, that's normal.
Well,
let me proceed.
continue.
But when we walked into BTW, we heard just noise and loudness. I'm not saying that this is bad. I'm just saying that there was a difference in the energy of that school. We
Okay,
saw
pause.
children about to gangster walk. I don't know what was going on. So where the lady at?
Pause again. Now, see, when I walked into Booker T. Washington, I saw Black Girl and Black Boy Joy. Yes, we talk loud, but we wasn't.
Is that what you call it, Joy?
It was Black Boy and Black Girl Joy, and yes, they're loud and a little they're free. Hi, all that. But see, they weren't in the corners of the crevices of the school making out.
That's normal.
See, it is normal to have to be free and talk loud too when you're at home. Come on, keep
when you're at home. Keywords.
Well, all I know is President Barack Obama walked in them same doors, and he probably liked the fact that the kids they probably weren't as loud as they were when he showed up. Anyway, continue on.
Oh yeah, they brought their good kids out front when he came. I'm sure the other ones was in the back somewhere.
All the kids are good. All the kids are good.
Put Bobby in the back. He don't know how to act. They put him in the back. Bring Ralph and Ronnie up front. but oh, Mama, okay. Mama said right. BTW had fun days. But I can say I was thoroughly impressed with the school itself, because I've never been inside. I've never been inside of BTW. It was huge. It was big. It was really neat looking inside. It was nice. It was nice. I was impressed.
Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany Fargo said, "LOL, the good kids. Y'all gonna leave my BTW kids alone." Look, but what I also said, but Tina, didn't I also say about the Booker T. Washington children? Because I'm gonna put them back to children. Is the fact that they all looked like normal children. None of them looked like they've been eating a lot of steroid chicken. You know what I'm saying? They're not overdeveloped. The little girls look like little girls. The boys still look like little boys.
You're right.
Yeah, I will say that I was kind of like, because a lot of schools we go to, child, they eating all the fried chicken from the from the churches, because the steroids be having them on swole.
You're right. They did look very age appropriate. You're right. However, their behavior was not, because the teacher told us, she said, we have about 10 students. I don't know how many is going to show up, how many are going to show up, but we'll see. We got in there. There were about 3 students, and then they all came eventually. So there were about 10 students that eventually came on through. But we had already began class talking to those 3 students that were there when the other 7 decided that they wanted to walk in. And when they walked in, they interrupted our class.
Wait a minute. Tina is having a brain fart. No, a lot of
no.
Hold on. Let me remind you, while you were setting up the TV, some kids walked in, and because it's an aftercare program, they provide them with snacks and food. So some of the children actually walked in one door, grabbed the food, signed in, and walked out the other door.
Yes, they did do that. But they walked themselves right back in eventually, and we had to repeat what we had already said.
It's because when they knocked on the door and I went to open the door, another teacher said, no, they got to come back in here.
Oh yeah, she sure did. She sure did. Yeah, she sure did. She sure did say that.
So, Tina, you missed them walking in, signing in, grabbing food, and walking out the back door, only to be returned by another teacher. So that's
Only to be returned by another teacher.
Now that part did happen. That part did
and as Christie was talking, so were the students. And I'm looking at them like, if you don't sit your tail down, baby, you ain't the only South Memphian right here. You finna have me pull this wig off and go there verbally on you, because this is rude and wrong in every aspect. But I must say, Christie, you kept your composure. You were still very sweet and very stern, at the same time, to the point of it demanded their attention, and they did listen.
Mm-hmm.
The 15 minutes that they remained there, because when that bell rang, honey, they was gone. Gone.
I think somebody was getting text messages saying your mom outside.
But still, when that 3:00 bell rang, they were gone, and 2 were left.
And we were so grateful that those 2 remained, because they both got interest. Well, it was one young boy. He did
meteorology.
His ride did come. But there was like 3 of them who really was interested in media and podcasting. And the 2 that remained to the very end were actually, we even had them do a mock podcast, because they had a really great show idea about like talking about movies, horror movies and stuff like that, and a really cool name and everything. So, I was glad, I will say that the children from White Station, not that they're better, but they probably have a little bit more control environment. And, but coding is one thing they do at the White Station. So if your kid get pregnant, they went to White Station.
That's all right. If your kid want loud joy or whatever you just said, then they went to BTW.
That's right. So black boy and black girl joy. Now, we are coming up at the 10 o'clock hour, Tina. I'm gonna do a quick. Do you want to still do it?
Getting to know you. Sure, of course.
Okay, so getting to know us. One thing that was another thing that Tina, in this being our anniversary show, celebrating 1 year of doing the Taylor Tilton Show, brought to you by Christie Taylor Consultant and the Podcast Center. Be sure to check out TaylorTilton.com. What you don't know about us is we got a lot going on. And one thing y'all don't know about us is that we have an entire sponsorship package that's available for anyone who wants to advertise and support us in our podcast and in our television shows that are now in over 1 million households. So if you about that, if you're a boss for real and you understand the power and impact of advertising and marketing your brand and your business and your services to the world, what you don't know about us is that we have very affordable rates. That's what I want to say, that I designed the proposal and I designed the website. That's what you all did not know about me. We designed the website for you, TaylorTilton.com. And also I designed, with Tina's input, all the great information on how to charge and everything, the prices. That's what you do not know about me, that I do design websites and proposals. And TaylorTilton.com. We are excited to be celebrating it. That's what you don't know about me. Go ahead.
She sure does. She sure does. And for me, I'm going to take mine on more of a personal tip. My 16th year wedding anniversary is coming up on Friday. My husband and I are going to be celebrating 16 years of blissful marriage.
Marital bliss. I love it. Thank you, Tiffany.
So 16. I want to say happy
anniversary.
Since it's today, it's pre, but Sunday when it plays on radio, it'll be post. So happy pre-post anniversary to my husband, Sam William Pope Jr. Hey, baby, and happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary from Corey Garcia.
Thank you, Corey.
When we started the show off and I said, it's our anniversary.
That's why I said, who are you talking about?
Right. So now we can actually end the show with the same song. It's your anniversary. Your
anniversary. Now, Victoria is going to have to be a secret this weekend because I have to catch Victoria next week.
Okay. Is it time to go? I think look at you happy. Oh, now you got gotta put your readers on for this one. You gotta.
Okay. I'm going to put my
Hold
readers
on.
on. Okay, hold on. Let me
Okay.
put my readers on. Hold on. Oh, I see Sam Pope Jr. It says, happy anniversary to you, babe. Oh, and a lot of hearts and a kissy face. Oh, thank you, honey. Uh-oh, are you there, Christy?
Yes, I am. I was gonna give you all the space to give him all the love. That was. I said, hey.
We in this 16 years. We done.
Okay.
Ain't no more love. Who's coming up? Who you got coming up at 10? We're done. We know we love each other.
Oh, come on. He just gave all that. See, she don't want to get gushy on. I see what's going on.
No, that's it. You said you want to give him all the love. He's done. He know we done. We're done. That's you that's looking for love and y'all gonna be gushy faces and stuff like that.
Right. We're done. At the top of 2022, I did declare that this was my year and I'm open to love. And true enough, I got some people that flirted with me this year and whatever. But I can do what y'all did. What is it called? Marriage? Is that what they call it? They still call it marriage.
Yeah. Cause see, we're probably gonna go to IHOP Friday and we're coming home.
But tell me this, before we go, we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary for the Taylor Tilton Show and also the Taylor Tilton Hour, our television shows. And as you said, who's coming up for me today? I have, first of all, let me tell you, I did an appeal for different, I have a fashion stylist, a Hollywood fashion stylist who's going to be my guest today. And you all can, if you're not in the markets that we're talking about, from Memphis to Nashville to Atlanta to Charleston and Little Rock and Jackson, you can watch the Christie Taylor Show on YouTube and listen to my show on your favorite podcast platforms. That starts at 10 o'clock. So what about you at 10:30?
I have my anniversary friend. Oh, not you, Christy. My husband. My husband is my guest today. And for you that may not know, my husband, Sam Pope Jr., is a Christian rock star. That's what I call him. He is a gospel Christian artist that sings and plays and is the lead singer of his own band, Sam and His Sound. And they have a new project out called Everything to Me. It is a beautiful Maverick City type of song. So if you like that style of music, then this song, Everything to Me, you should really consider going on his website or his webpage or social media pages, Sam Pope Jr. or Sam and His Sound, and check out the Everything to Me sound or song. It's a really good song. He teamed up with one of his dear friends, Tim Davis, and shucks, I can't say anything more about it besides even our daughter said, "Daddy, this song belongs on radio. Daddy, this song belongs on television." So she even with her 8-year-old's spirit feels that, okay, this is Daddy's hit right here. And I feel the same way. So again, you guys support that. And the show comes on today at 10:30. Tina Tilton's A Blend featuring Sam and His Sound today at 10:30. Channel 31. Yeah, Channel 31 Memphis and beyond. The other channels, I don't know what channels all them other shows on. I don't know. But just watch. That's all I can tell you.
Wow. You know something, Sonia here, she said, wow, indeed. So it sounds like that our anniversary gift to Sam Pope Jr. and his lovely wife, Tina Tilton, is to actually go to his website and download or listen to and stream the new song. Is that right?
It's called Everything to Me. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Everything
that is
to Me, Sam and His Sound. Okay.
Yep. So right now, I'm finna go because
Hold on, Tiffany. I saw your message. She said, Christy, claim that. All right. Okay, I'm going to claim it. I'm going to claim the same kind of love. Everything to me. Oh, Sandra said she's doing it now. That's right. So happy anniversary to
Thank you, Sandra.
By listening to the anniversary love that we're going to send to them is going to check out Sam and His Sound, the new single, Everything to Me. Oh.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
For the biggest, that's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma. gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it.